Good evening, United States Drone Society. Chris, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How about you?
Pretty good, man. Pretty good.
Hello, everybody.
Hi, everybody in the chat. Looks like we got a bunch of people already in there. We got Susan Lee, who was first. Hi, Susan. We have Yellow Rose Drones. How you doing? We have Chuck Kovacs here. He's in the back room. Hello, Crasher FPV. How you doing? We have Beans in the house. How you doing, Beans?
Hey, Beans.
We have my wife, Ashley, here. And let me see. Ray Kelly, he's in the back room, too. He's going to join us for open chat tonight.
Definitely.
Bud Bieber, he's in the back room also. How you doing? And we got Donald, Mudball Creative, in the house. What's going on, Don? And Wayne B. and Max Air 420. Wow, we already got people out there.
DJI sucks. Yep. POS Nation, man.
Yeah, we're waiting on Tammy Jean to join the panel too. She's going to be our special guest tonight. We got Chris Peter. How you doing?
Dizzy Dean joined in.
Yeah, hi Dizzy Dean, and we have my son Benjamin in the house.
Son Ben. Hello.
What's up, buddy?
Chris Peter.
Yeah, and Johnny Dronefly is in the house. How you doing, Johnny?
There he goes. Can't have a stream without Johnny.
Yeah, I believe he's going to join this open chat also.
That's great.
So, Chris, yesterday you went flying. You want to talk a little bit about it before we do the Sunday Spectacular?
Sure, but we do have aerials for anything in here as well.
Yeah, we got Joe Manny in the backs waiting to join the panel also. Good to have you back.
Yeah, so about yesterday, there's a thing in Providence, Rhode Island called the Water Fire. They have this river called the Providence River right in the middle of Providence. It goes right through, kind of like how the Charles goes through Boston. And they have made these sculptures. They say it's actually these things that are placed in the water along the river, where they actually put some wood in there, and they'll set these things on fire. And it's called the Water Fire event. And yesterday they had, something which is called a full lighting, which all the way across the river, they will set these things on fire. So they're like little bonfires across the water. They have some gondolas across, going around. It's kind of like a little scenic thing. But in the area that they call the Water Fire Park, there's a basin there, and they have some seating and everything, and they have a little orchestra. And what happened yesterday was they had something called Salute to the Veterans, because Veterans Day was just happened recently, I believe it was, or it's going to happen.
Yeah, it's coming up Friday.
So they had the Salute to the Veterans, where they had the American flag there. They had a bunch of Army military personnel there. They came down and they lit the fires, and it was just a great spectacle. It's very scenic.
At some point during the stream, if you want to pull up some pictures and share them, we'll check them out later if you have any pictures you want to share.
Yeah, sure. I'll do that. And so me and Mr. Joe Manny, which is also going to be in the chat tonight, we went there and we went and flew around, and we had a great time, and it's beautiful. If you ever get to Providence and you want to check out the Water Fire event, awesome.
You don't want to miss it. So with that, I think it's time that we show Sunday Spectacular. What do you think?
Sure.
Let's do it. Here's a Sunday Spectacular. Now, listen, I have a hilarious story to share about that. So I messaged Ray Kelly earlier and I says, hey, Ray, you want to come be a guest on the open chat panel? And jokingly, he says, only if I could be on Best of the Rest. Well, I'm sorry, Ray, tonight you did not make Best of the Rest. You actually got the Sunday Spectacular, okay? So that was great. I thought that was hilarious. The only one I told was you, Chris, because I thought it was so funny that he said that. Yeah.
And here's to you, Ray.
Nice. Yeah, now with that, I'm going to bring in our featured guest for the night. She just showed up into the back room, and we'd like to welcome her in. How you doing, Tammy?
Hi there. Hi, everybody.
As Ken Harrod would say, Tammy Jean.
Yeah. Tammy Jean. Hey, Paul. Hey, Chris. Thanks for inviting me on tonight.
Yep. Well, you made Content Creator of the Week, so it was only fair we got you on the show and featured some of your content. And those photos, I'm so glad that you posted some photos because they came out really nice.
Thank you. Yeah, I have hidden talents. I don't know. I feel like I don't have enough time for social media. I would like to post more photos and I would like to make more videos and I don't know, one of these days. But yes, since I was honored to be Content Creator of the Week, I thought, well, let me at least put a few pictures up and be on the Facebook page, which is still growing like crazy, huh?
Yeah, it's growing organically, you know. It's nice to see. I was actually talking to Chris about this earlier. I went and looked at it. I've been busy all day, so I got home to get things set up for the show. And I checked out, there were 53 new posts already today.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, in one day. It's insane. So the growth is phenomenal, and it's only by people like you posting your content on there that makes that happen. So that's what's great.
Yeah, well, I'll try to put up some more.
Yeah. We also got quite a few new members that joined, especially Deneen Pagan, who was on my show on Wednesday.
And I saw on Saturday.
Yeah.
I hung out with her for a little bit.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, because she lives in New York as well.
Yes.
Yeah, you guys were on Ladies' Night Wednesday.
Yeah, that was a nice surprise too. Invitation from Chris.
Yeah,
that was fun.
Yeah, well, I was, I really wanted to, showcase the female pilots in the group, because it was, a lot of us are men, basically, and
true.
But we need to showcase female pilots as well. We're all the same, equal, but I figured Ladies' Night sounded great. Let's bring them in.
So. Why not?
Yeah, I'm just glad that we didn't go Girls' Night Out. Let's just go. Okay.
Yeah, I was thinking, let's call it Girls' Night Out, but then I was like, wait a minute, me and Paul are in there.
That's a weird Girls' Night Out with two male hosts,
Yeah. Well, I could have bought. I was thinking of buying the little Chippendales bow ties with the little collars, but
then we wouldn't have had any guests. All right, so I want to share these pictures first before we share your video. And you can just tell us where you took these photos at, and let me pull them up onto the stream.
Okay, sure. This one is at a 700-acre horse farm that's nearby here. They're one of the biggest breeders of standard thoroughbred horses in the nation. So that was one of my little side gigs for a while, is taking pictures for their Instagram page. So I was gonna say I have a lot of pictures of horses.
Yeah, and I really like this photo because of the shadows. The shadows really give it a depth,
Yeah, it does. That's really nice.
Yeah, I like the way that was done. All right, we'll move on to the next photo. Wow, look at this.
Yeah, that is some early morning fog on the Hudson River. So usually happens every fall quite a bit if you're up early enough to see it.
Yeah,
beautiful.
And it's really nice up here over by the clouds because it almost looks like pastel colors. The way that you color graded this is really nice.
Thank you. I actually don't think I did too much to that one, but probably a little. I always mess with them a little bit.
Yeah, and this was with the Phantom 4, you said?
All of these are with the Phantom 4. Yeah, Phantom 4 standard.
Okay. Oh, look at this.
This is at my brother's farm in upstate New York. He's got about 100 acres up in Canajoharie. So those are some, everyone always tries to get those pictures of hay bales in the fall. And I actually thought they looked pretty cool from the air. So
Yeah, I filmed a video last fall, and I got a shot with the hay bales rolled up like that. I was quite happy with it. Oh, love this shot.
Thank
Oh
you.
my God, that's my favorite.
Thank you. This is up in the Catskills. That's called North-South Lake. And there's no direction you can turn in this area and get a bad shot. I mean, it is just beautiful every way you look in the fall up in the Catskill Mountains.
Yeah, and you can just see how far this drone can see. It's just the distance here is insane.
How long ago did you take this shot?
This one is from last fall. It's not from this fall. I didn't actually get up to the Catskills this fall. So this is just part of my fall collection, I'll say.
That's great, though.
Nice. Here's another one.
Yeah, and it's so funny because this is so flat. You know, this is like a different direction from where I live. This is Fallsburg, New York. So
yeah, but with it so flat, that's where it's the perfect time to get these shots with all this color in the trees. Really makes a difference.
And the road kind of going off into the distance, I think, helps to see how far it is.
Yeah, you can actually see the road all the way up here. It's insane. Yeah, you can see it quite clear. This is a nice picture.
Thank you.
Catskill and this looks like the same road, right?
No, this is Catskill Mountains again. Actually, you just outside the Catskills, you can see them off in the distance.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Catskills are a big destination for leaf peepers in the fall.
Yeah. Really beautiful.
Sort of like New Hampshire and
the
Berkshires and Denise Pagan was in the Catskills.
She's always going up there. Yeah. She goes everywhere. She travels quite a bit. I really admire that. She is very get up and go all the time.
And imagine the sounds. To fly. Yeah, imagine the sounds all these people hear. So like these are the only buildings in the area, and they have just miles of trees in the back. You know, it's got to be a different kind of environment for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, look at the train. Very small train.
Yeah, this is the place we always fly. This is right down the road from where we live. So
yes, I've seen you flying the FPV there.
Always. Yeah. This is our go-to because it's so close. So, you know, we fly there. FPV. Max flies his airplanes there, and I try to chase him. You know, it's
Yeah, no, I have a video of yours that I'm going to share soon, and this looks like the bridge. Is this the same bridge?
It's not, actually. That was when we found upstate. I think it was 2 or 3 weeks ago. We drove upstate to meet up with Genesee. And on our way home, just a little pit stop off the highway, we found the railroad bridge that's in my video.
Oh, okay. Now let me... Yeah, those are some great photos. Really enjoyed them.
Thank you. Yeah, I think someone on the page was surprised to hear they were from the Phantom 4, but it's actually that's my go-to for photos until I can, I don't know, maybe someday upgrade, but I still love my Phantom 4.
That's still a good drone. I mean, it holds up right now. I mean, you know, we've got all the Mavic 3 and all this, but I mean, that still holds up today, you know, to this day. So,
yeah.
Why not?
Now let's show something kind of amazing here.
Looking forward to it.
So this is Tammy Jean's video. The fly fisherman saves drone from creek. This was pretty incredible. So if you want to tell us what you were doing on this trip, Tammy, you can.
Sure. Well, this, again, we were on our way home from visiting Genesee upstate, and we met this fly fisherman, and we had asked him if we could take some footage of him while he was fishing, and he was cool with it. But then while Max was flying, you'll see him tilt to the side a little. That's where he hit the bridge. And I actually have it in the video a little louder. It's like, boom, you can hear it. It's so loud. But here's this guy. He's got his waders on, and he goes out there and he's looking around. And well, here, honestly, I don't know if Ray saw this, but this is me being a Ray Kelly. I was like, Max, there, your drone's in the water. How's it feel? That that was teasing Ray because he had done a similar thing to Uncle Bill when Uncle Bill was almost losing his drone.
Yeah.
But here, Max sees the drone has been saved. He can actually see it in the goggles. Here's a flight walking with it.
This is a great video. I've seen it a few times.
Thank you. Well, so he had found the drone because the lights were still on under the water.
And the fact that the camera was still working is just incredible. The drone's all broken. You could see it, but the camera was working.
Exactly. I think it probably all still works. It's just the frame is busted. So at that point, it was actually my job to go and get some footage of the fly fisherman because we did promise him, especially after he saved the drone, we promised we would send him some footage. So, I was trying to get some kind of scenic shots and I was coming in a little closer. I wanted to get a view of that line as he's, throwing it out. And I don't know, I was getting a little nervous. I wasn't sure how close I could come. And then here he goes, and he's almost going right at me, like on purpose. I was like, okay, guy, that's enough of that. So
yeah, a little close for comfort there.
We almost had 2 drones in the water. But I think, we took his information. I think he was happy with his footage. And, we were able to get Max's drone back. So
well, that's great.
Yeah.
It all worked out though to make a great video as well. I mean, especially seeing the fly fisherman, retrieving the drone and also him doing his thing, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, well, I guess I try to tell a story if I can. Otherwise, my videos end up being just a lot of compilation footage, because I don't know. I guess I don't always take the time to sit down and edit. So when I do, it's like, there'll be one coming up of all the places I flew this fall, because I can't keep up. But yeah, if possible, I try to tell a little story and keep it at least mildly entertaining.
Yeah, and she got 242 views on this video, by the way. So we should help her increase those views and make sure that you leave a like and a comment on the videos.
Oh, thank you.
It's always a plus.
I got a lot of nice comments on the Facebook page today, too. That was very nice.
Oh,
a lot of people commented on the pictures. Yeah.
Yep. So, you said you were working on a video. Were you able to finish it yet?
Not yet. I actually have 2 in progress. The one I mentioned of flying in the fall, with the fall foliage and all that. And then Max and I were just at Drift this past weekend. So I was actually just getting all my video from Drift onto the computer. And I just started to sort through. It's a lot, but Drift is fun. I say it every time anyone asks about it. I think chasing drift cars is like the funnest thing you can do with FPV.
Yeah, you know what's also fun, just like Drift?
What?
What?
Seeing all your friends?
Open chat panel.
Hey, Tammy.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, Tammy.
Great job, Tammy.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
You just messed up my mind there, Paul. All of a sudden, there was like...
I know, boom, just out there.
We all just drifted right in here.
Yeah, how are you doing, guys?
I'm doing great. And I got to say hello to everybody in the chat, too. I've been saying hello in the chat, but how are you guys doing?
I don't know how to talk to the people in the chat.
You can go to YouTube in a different tab, and you can pull out the pop-out chat, the live chat. You click on the options menu, and you can do pop-out chat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that'll allow you to chat in there.
Anyway, hello, everybody.
Yeah, it looks like we have a lot of new people in there that weren't here before. We have Captain Joe America.
Charles Gillespie.
We have
Charles.
Vertical. We got Nightbot in the house, and if you want to check out Tammy's channel, Nightbot will be dropping the link to her channel every 10 minutes.
Hey, Nightbot.
Yeah, we got John Flynn in the house, Flying Flynn Media. David Lorenzo. Of course, we got Uncle Bill here. How you doing?
Hi.
Anthem Flight 101.
Hi, David.
Let me see.
Well,
Dominic?
Johnny,
can I ask a question?
Hey, Joe
Dominic's
Manny's in
house?
here too.
Yeah,
Can
what's
I
up,
ask
bud?
a question? Why is Dominic always sitting in his car?
I was wondering that too.
That's a good question.
It's always the time that I've got to go somewhere.
Yeah.
He's a
It's
busy
easier
guy.
to drive it that. It's easier to drive it that way.
Yeah. We got
You
Johnny
gotta change his
Fire
schedule,
in the
Dominic.
house.
Hey, Johnny.
Hey,
What's up,
Johnny.
everybody?
How you doing,
Hey,
Johnny?
Hey, Johnny.
What's up, Bill, Tammy, Chris,
Hi, Johnny.
Dominic,
doing?
everybody?
About
Johnny, you
About,
feeling better this week? Were you sick last week, right? Or was it the week before?
It was a week
2 weeks
before.
ago. I'm all good now.
Yeah, I haven't talked.
well,
to you in a
don't exaggerate.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
not sick. You're not sick anymore. You know.
He's better.
And there he goes.
Way to go.
Are we all sick?
No.
Where'd he go?
So,
What a great crowd in the house. I'm telling you.
so Ray, after you messaged me that earlier, I messaged Chris. We got someone in the chat that's got to go.
Yeah, girls on 18 online. Yeah.
Yeah.
So annoying. But yeah, Chris, you surprised me. You got me good on that one, man. But thank you very much for the Sunday Spectacular. It's an honor, really.
Yeah, that was hilarious. I wasn't expecting that. When you said that, I just laughed because I'm like, he don't even know. And he says he'll only come on the show if he made best of the rest. And I'm like, well, I'm sorry, it's not happening. Not happening, Ray. Yeah.
So let's go back to Tammy. How long you been flying, Tammy?
Well, I got my first toy drones in 2015
Okay.
and flew and lost quite a few of them, mostly to the wind, a few telephone pole lines, probably a few rooftops. I don't know. But then in I was flying toys with Max for about a year, and then we went halvesies on a Phantom 4. I think that was still 2015.
So you
Okay.
mean he
And
put
then
up 50 bucks?
That's it, Johnny? No, back
25.
then it was actually a good chunk of change. I think it was $1,600. So we went halvesies on it. And then, I don't know, maybe a year later, I decided I wanted my own. Maybe even less than a year, maybe like 6 months later, I decided I wanted my own. So for a while, we both had Phantom 4s. That
Cool.
was.
And I love your studio or office, whatever you got behind
thank
you there.
you.
Yeah.
My YouTube studio.
It's
Yeah,
way
on
too
Wednesday,
neat.
she's got the best background for her stream.
Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah.
Tammy, can I ask you a question? How long is the battery on the Phantom 4?
Well, just like with all of the drones, it depends on how you're flying it and how windy of a day. You know, it's really working hard when you're flying in the wind. But I don't know. I would say I still get at least 20 minutes out of the Phantom 4, maybe more. I don't really time it, but I know before I switched to the DJI FPV, and even still now, you know, we all used to go flying and Max flies with FPV people and they would, you know, fly a few batteries and then it's Tammy's turn and then they're all just like, so I think it does still last for a while.
So you like the foldable drones a lot better than those, though?
I've never flown.
Well,
I've never flown a foldable drone. Can we all say that 5 times
Foldable.
fast? I've never flown a foldable drone. I only have the Phantom 4 standard, and I have the DJI FPV.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and I meant to tell you today I did something with the FPV I haven't really done yet. I put it in sports mode, not in manual, and I flew it low to the ground around the trees at this park area. My first time ever really doing that. I've always put it up in the air and kind of flew it over water.
Oh, okay.
So I was having fun going around the trees and the little gazebo that was there, and I'll put together a little compilation. It was fun. I was like 3 to 5 feet off the ground, so it was an interesting perspective.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Have you seen my video where I'm just flying through everything?
Yes.
That was kind of my obsession when I first got the FPV. It's like, I'm going to fly through this window. I'm going to fly through this bridge. I'm going to fly through, everything I could find, a barn, I just, going through everything.
Yeah.
But it's fun. You can do it slowly. It doesn't have to be like whipping around the trees. You could go slowly through the trees.
Yeah, I did
So
that
you
too.
had the
I
original?
actually drove it. I flew it through the gazebo.
Nice.
It was a lot of fun.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love that gazebo. I was thinking about doing that with the Mini SC when I went there, but I didn't have really enough. I had one battery. So
I'll make a compilation after I color grade the footage, and I'll share it with everybody. It was good.
Uncle Bill, do you want to share with the class?
We're having fun over here in the chats. For some reason, I'm Alice. Apparently, I'm Alice.
he's in the Alice.
I'm
Exactly, I
Alice.
was going to say it. He's in the Alice square.
What's
Alice
with
was
your,
in the middle because I don't remember that.
what's
I
with your backdrop?
remember Paul Lind being in the middle. Although it's Hollywood Squares.
Different game. That was a
No,
game
Uncle
show.
Bill, what's with your backdrop?
POS Nation.
I put this on for
DJI
Tammy.
FPV.
Come on Tuesday.
Good name for a channel.
Yeah.
Yep.
But we all call the DJI FPV drone the POS.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
But in the meantime, a bunch of us have converted over to it for flying FPV. So I think on the FPV side of the aisle, they call it the potato.
The potato. I like that too.
That's
Yeah,
Okay.
the potato. I could see
Well,
where they get that.
Yeah.
Tammy, I've said it many times already in different videos, but you're the best female pilot that I know. You really
thank
are.
you, Ray. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I
Ray,
try. I'm still
Ray,
a
how many female pilots do you know, Ray?
Oh, I know a
Hey,
lot.
quiet.
All right.
There are actually many.
Yeah, there are.
No, but your photos you posted today were unbelievable. They were
Oh, wow.
beautiful.
Thank you so much,
They
bud.
were beautiful.
Well,
So
maybe I'll
speaking of
post more
photos-
tomorrow. What?
Speaking of photos, we had a ton of people share photos during the week. So many people that the file, when I created the video for the best of the rest, was too big. I couldn't get it under 200 megabytes. So I have to share it as a file. So I'm going to do best of the rest right now. And just let you know that your mics will be active. So let's try not to make too much noise so everybody can hear the video.
He's talking to you, Uncle Bill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I knew it. He looked right at me when he said it.
Yeah, he looked right at you.
No
So let's
speaking.
play
And why
the
isn't Tammy Alice, by the way? You should drag her over.
Yeah, Tammy should be in the middle.
Who's
Yeah.
Alice?
There you
Brady
go.
Bunch.
There we go.
Oh, yeah.
The Brady Bunch
good.
reference.
That's good. I like it on top. I like it on top
I'm in my
anyway.
house now.
Is this live? Is this live?
He said no speaking.
Oh, thank you.
last one there, is
Wow.
there a face in that?
That was Michael Myers. Michael Myers was there.
I saw that face in there, and I was like, "Wait a minute, that's kind of creepy."
Yeah.
That's why you don't walk through cornfields during Halloween.
Awesome. Awesome.
I'd like to say that everybody in the best of the rest. I mean, even beyond that, if you didn't make the best of the rest, your stuff is phenomenal.
Oh yeah.
I mean, this is why we started United States Drone Society. You know, to make sure that everybody gets this stuff, you know, seen. I mean, you know, it's like it's great, man. I'm just happy to be a part of it.
And I'm glad you invite me. Thank you.
Yeah, no, it was great. I couldn't believe I actually wanted to share a couple of photos that I took on Best of the Rest, and there was no room. I literally had just enough pictures to fit the entire song. It couldn't have worked out more perfect.
But we need to see some of your stuff as well. I mean, we haven't seen much of your stuff lately, but we would like to see it, you know, at least a few photos.
Yeah, Johnny, were you saying something?
No. I'm just saying, there's some amazing captures right there. Wow, it's unbelievable. Those shots.
Yeah.
All of them.
Well, I'll be honest. The picture that you showed of mine is actually a screen capture off the Insta360 Sphere when I was flying the Air 2S over that foggy river that day.
Oh,
So-
cool.
That was an amazing shot. Picture.
You attach it to your drone. You attach the 360 to your Air 2S.
Yeah, and you don't see the drone. It's amazing how I don't get it, but it works.
So the top of it, like with Velcro, or how does it work?
There's two lenses. One's on top, one's on the bottom, and it clamps onto the drone. But the lenses are probably a good 5-6 inches apart. But how they get it to not show the drone, I don't get it. But the quality that camera takes, now you got to make sure you calibrate it because it can get way out of whack. But I was just freaked out on the quality with it. It was amazing.
Yeah. Yeah. Hashtag USDS in the chat if you want to, enter for a chance to win the USDS coffee mug. We've actually have a few people, I think actually one person on the panel who's won it, and that's Tammy Jean.
Woohoo!
Yes.
Great mug.
And there's a few others in the chat who have won one. And I love that the people that are getting them are sending me a picture with them because it gives me a new picture to share with the either Best of the Rest or during the stream. It's cool.
Paul, I can see why you have a hard time picking the pictures to go in the Best of the Rest, though. Man, I'm humbled to be included because I'm in some amazing company there. There's some incredible shots in that group.
Yeah, I try not to miss anyone. I don't think I missed anybody. There are people who post multiple pictures, and I try to pick one from there so I can put it in Best of the Rest to feature some of their work. And some people only submit one, but I try to make sure that everybody who's posted a picture since the last stream gets in the video.
Well,
you're great.
You're doing a fantastic job on this channel. I mean, we're meeting people from all over, America and the world, and they're showing some super cool stuff. So thank you.
Yeah,
I agree. Yeah.
I enjoy seeing it, even though it's been very busy the last few months. I'm enjoying it because it gives me sometimes the only thing that you can find some peace in is when you're doing drone stuff, flying your drone. Or drone videos.
Even if it's for a few minutes in the afternoon. Yep.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, today I was busy, but I had actually something I had to take care of this afternoon, and I used that as an opportunity to fly my drone. I went off to fly my drone while my son was busy with his thing, and it just.
All right, who's got the dog?
Yeah, that's kind of what I do too, Paul. It's like if I got to do something, might as well just bring the drone along because you never know. You might find something or see something in that area where, hey, you know what? Let's throw the thing up.
I made that mistake many times where you don't have the drone and then you regret it. Yep.
Oh yeah. I always have to have a drone in my car now.
Yeah, didn't you say you keep your Mini 2 now in the back?
Yeah, I do. I've kept it in the back of my trunk since I went to New Hampshire because I was going on my little trip there. But I took it in tonight to recharge the batteries.
Yeah.
So
Here's an interesting thought. Many people who are not drone pilots will not understand this, but if you have your drones in the car, sorry,
In the what? In the what?
no,
In the-
we're from New England.
If you have your, if you have your drones in the car,
How
and
about
you talk about someone
There you
stealing
go.
your car, you want to make sure that you bring the drones inside because you don't want to lose your drones. Steal the car, but leave the drones.
Oh yeah. I had it in there for a few weeks, and I was like, what happens if somebody decides to steal the car? I was more worried about my drone getting stolen than my car.
That's what I'm talking
And
about.
that's-
People who are not drone pilots won't understand that.
I don't know where you guys live, but they're still in catalytic converters.
Yeah, it's a major
Catalytic
problem.
Here
converter.
to you.
Leave my drone alone.
Yep. All right, so we have 23 entries on the giveaway. So I think
we got 37 people watching. I mean, come on, guys.
Don't forget to hit that like button.
There's
yeah, I'm gonna
37
leave it. I'm gonna
people
leave it up
watching.
for one more minute. Give everybody a chance. Hashtag USDS in the chat, and you'll get a chance to win a USDS coffee mug.
Yeah, I mean, you
Hey,
see that
yeah,
little
quick
eye
Tyler.
there? It says 37.
Yeah, they don't.
So-
I don't think they see that though.
No, they don't see that. But you know what? If there's that many people watching, we need to get more people to at least try.
Yeah.
I've already
Be
won.
more interactive.
I've already won, so I'm not going to answer again.
Yeah, I like that method. I did the same thing on a couple other streams where I was doing giveaways. I didn't, especially when my wife won like 3 of them in a row.
Rigged. It's rigged.
Hashtag rigged.
Yep.
Hey, Mike, Night Train, how you doing?
All right.
I understand what you mean. I won a $20 scratch off one, so I'm not getting into the Powerball.
Ah,
Oh,
I won already.
it's up to what? $2 billion now?
yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
close
Huh?
to it.
All right, I'm gonna roll. Can someone give me a drum roll, please?
If I win the Powerball,
Good luck,
I'm gonna buy
everybody. Good
all
luck.
of you.
Good
luck.
Three.
Flew right by me.
Still going.
Wayne
There we
B.
go.
Hey,
There we go, Wayne
Wendy.
B.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
So
Congrats,
Wayne
man.
B, if you're on if you're on Facebook, send me a message with your address on Facebook. I'm not sure if you are though, so just let me know. If not, I'll give you my email and you can email me.
That's great.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I got to go get to bed. I got to work tomorrow. So see
All right,
y'all.
bud.
Fly safe. Be good. See you
Have
next
a good
time.
night,
Yeah,
bud.
Good night,
See you,
guys.
bud. Have a good night.
See
Have a
you
good
guys.
night, bud. Thanks for coming on chat. Yeah, Wayne B, you won. So
Keep those ballots safe.
this is funny. I love this. Rigged.
Rig.
Even the winner says
I love
rigged.
that.
Yeah.
Hey, it's
Wayne,
rigged
do you have
for
a
you, man.
Facebook? Yeah. So that was awesome.
It was.
Yeah. That's great the way you give away a coffee mug. That's a great prize. You know, it is.
Yeah. Well, I think
That
that
is a-
everybody can use a coffee mug. And I think that a lot of people do like stickers. And I've never been interested in really buying stickers. I said, well, what's something that everybody could use? Even if you don't drink coffee, you might drink tea or anything, you know? So coffee mug was a good idea.
Jack Daniels, whatever.
Yeah, Jack Daniels works.
Hey, a coffee mug for any type of beverage.
You know it is, but you know how many coffee mugs I have now since I've been doing this?
Do you have a USDS?
I have one for every day of the month.
Yeah.
But do you have a USDS coffee cup?
Yeah, I do.
There you go.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I bought it.
Everybody
I
in
bought
this
it.
panel should have a USDS coffee cup.
I agree,
You don't
Chris.
believe me?
I'll shoot you my address and you can send one over to me. How's
I
that?
got a Capture Life Connection T-shirt, Stevie.
Oh, Wayne is in Canada.
Dun dun dun.
Yeah,
It only matters for postage. That's all.
the problem with that is the person that I buy them from doesn't ship them out of the USA.
But it's Canada. It's like
I know it's right there.
You'd be surprised.
Send
how
it to
much of a
Mike Train.
difference
Send it to Mike
shipping
Train. He can
makes,
toss
so.
it over the border.
Toss it over there. Yeah, I we might have to re-roll, or you can donate it because I'm pretty sure my shipper can't ship it out of the country. It's a U.S. only shipping. I don't know how to handle that. He's
Hey,
saying he's from
Beans has a
Canada,
cup.
right?
That's good. That's great.
You have to ask, and here's the thing.
Smuggle it
It's
over.
like, he did win the mug, and maybe it could be sent to us and we can send it out to him. It depends.
Yeah.
That's what I do on my channel. I've got 3 things on my living room table right now I have to ship out that Alexa sent to me that
people.
I'm going to send out.
Here's the thing: these people are actually participating in the stream, so
Yeah.
maybe here and there we can decide. But I know what you mean, Paul. It's like the shipper, it's different.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not sure if they can ship to Canada. I'll find out.
Yeah.
You know what, Wayne? Send me your address on Facebook, and I'll see what I can do. I'll see. Yeah, it's I don't really know how to explain. I've asked this question before, and I was told U.S. only. So
yeah, we're not familiar with how it goes with.
Yeah, it's a small business, so I don't know.
I think there's some like customs forms and stuff you got to fill out because where I work, I used to ship stuff to Canada, and there's it's just
It is, yeah.
more paperwork basically is what it amounts to. Probably more shipping costs. and
Yeah,
stuff like
you
that,
have to fill out a customs form. Yep.
Yeah. So
Hey, Hugo, how you
Because
doing?
it's like
Hi,
all
Hugo,
you
how
have
you
to
doing?
do is go over the border. It's like we're right there. It's not like you're flying there. It's,
Yeah, Tammy was up in Niagara Falls. She could have just drove over there, and
throw it
Did
over
a
the
drone
river.
delivery.
Yeah, there we go. There we go.
Drone delivery.
There we go, Tammy.
Yeah,
Imagine
first
that you get
delivery,
busted flying
attach
a
it to my
coffee mug
drone.
over the border. How do you explain that? I got arrested because I was flying a coffee mug over the U.S.-Canada border.
I was still in line of sight. I saw the mug drop.
It could be line of sight too.
That's
yeah,
funny.
absolutely.
That's crazy.
So has anyone else gone flying this week? Let's go around the room. We'll ask Uncle Bill. You been flying this week?
Actually, no. I wanted to, and life got in the way, unfortunately. The last time I flew was with Al and the South Florida Drone Flyers down in Boca. Who Ray knows very well. Good guy, good bunch of guys. And no, that's been it, unfortunately. So no, I've nothing exciting or interesting to share.
Oh.
Bill,
I
did you
mean,
say
I've
your
been
wife
printing
got
with the
away?
printer. Alexis gave me a printer, so I've been printing with that. I
Yeah.
printed an angel.
Oh, cool. Now you can print some Christmas
Looks
ornaments
just like
for your tree.
Tammy. What?
I said, yeah, you can print some Christmas
Looks
ornaments
like
for your
hold your
tree.
hands up to the bird. Yeah, you want me to show it to you? Want to see my angel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, we want to see it, Bill. Come on.
So
Okay.
I was waiting for some
Let's see it.
perverted thing to come out of your
Please,
mouth.
please.
Let me see,
All right.
see my angel.
Wayne said he wants me to send it to Mudball.
All right.
All right,
Yeah,
Don.
Mudball can do it with the
Okay.
chainsaw.
Oh boy,
Another-
the
Yeah.
chainsaw
It's
opening.
rigged.
This time
Mudball gets
will he
everything.
break it this time? That's the question. Hey Dominic, how you been this week, brother?
Yeah, I had a bit of a fly out yesterday.
Yeah.
What
Yeah,
happened?
Uneventful. It was just before a thunderstorm hit. So the conditions were good, except I had to stop early because of a thunderstorm.
Dominic, how do you say car?
Car.
Car.
Yeah.
See? I
You
see
could totally-
similarities.
You could totally
that's
live in.
nice.
Oh, that's cute, Bill. That's cute.
Well,
And then
Yeah, Bill.
I printed a small child with a bird in his hand. So
that's very nice.
there you
It
go.
should
And
have been a
wings.
drone in his hand.
That's a good
So
idea.
now what are you going to be selling them on the internet or what?
No, I did it for my wife. Christmas is coming. I thought she might like some angels. I don't know. I did some ghosts for Halloween. Now I'm doing this.
I think that's
This
cool.
was my first one that I actually had to print. I tried
Bill, you need to
using
print some of these, Bill.
supports. They call it print supports. What is that? Oh, I don't know.
Oh, is that
Oh.
from
Brad.
Brad.
Yeah, Brad makes
Brad?
them.
Yeah.
Do you guys
really
like?
I don't know. Perhaps I
Mermaids?
should.
Oh.
I thought you made one of those, Bill.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
Of course I did. Actually, I made it in two different. I got another one. I made it in two different sizes. So yeah, that's one of the first things I made. I said, "Oh, let's see if I can find the thing Brad made," and I found the print pattern, and there it is.
There.
Very
So,
nice.
Mr. Ray
very nice.
Kelly, you've been flying this week, sir.
Yeah. I had a little meetup with the guys from the New York City 5 boroughs and Beyond group. They came out to Port Jefferson Harbor, and we filmed the ferries and a beautiful sunset. But I was outnumbered. I was flying the you know my favorite drone.
Oh yeah, the one you got for free.
Yeah, the DJI Mavic 3. And
Free 3.
I was outnumbered because the other guys had Autel drones, and they were flying the Autel lights. And I have to say that's a cool drone. It really is.
Yeah.
I don't think I like what do they always beep? When we had that mini meetup, I just heard beeping.
The obstacle avoidance
yeah.
sensors. Yeah, they go off
maybe
quite
it
a
was
bit
when
on
they
an
were
Autel.
landing.
You can
Could
turn
have
it
been
off.
that I was backing up.
Yeah.
You'll hear beeping when I back up.
Yeah.
It's a
One
safety
guy
feature.
also had a Mini 2, and he had a Phantom 4. He was flying that, so we had a good time. Yeah, it was good.
Yeah. And what about you, Tammy? You've been flying this week?
Yeah, actually, one of the videos that I need to make is it's a nice little story about how it sucks to get up for sunrise. We got up early and met up with Deneen and Stevie Bronx and another friend of theirs, and we flew for sunrise. And I don't know, it just kind of wrecks the rest of the day for us. We're not sunrise people. We were all napping for like 3 hours in the middle of the day after that, but we did get to fly. It was a good spot they picked. I guess that's just not our time of day. Even Jasper was wiped out.
Yeah. Jasper, like, what is this? What's going on?
Yeah, well, he was all excited while we were there, but when we got back, he crashed. We all did.
Yeah. What about you, Joe? You've been flying this week? Oh, well, I know you were flying yesterday.
Yeah, I was just going to say I was out flying with Chris last night, which was great. I got a lot of footage I got to go through yet. It'd be a little while before that's available for the public consumption. But yeah, I went out Friday. I was down at Conimica Point Lighthouse. That's kind of one of my hot spots. I like to go out to the lighthouse there, and at Roger Williams Park here too. So around Providence, Warwick area, out and about in the Rhode Island area. Rhode Island
Joe, you do professional work too, right, Joe?
A little bit, yeah. Not as much as I'd like, but But yeah, I do have Part 107, so I can do professional jobs if needed. So, but yeah, mostly recreational. I do primarily recreational, so it's easier, less stressful.
They have some great photos. I mean, you guys should take a look at them.
Yeah. And what about you, Johnny? How you been this week? You been flying?
Oh yeah, I fly almost every day. A little bit of either in the morning or late afternoon. I just got through flying a little sunset, and I'm reading the chat, so I'm gonna be flying Wednesday with Joe Merrick, and I'm gonna fly his. He's got the DJI RC Pro that I'm gonna try that thing out Wednesday. I think we'll probably fly together. So yeah.
Oh, nice. And you know what I thought was interesting? There's something that you've been doing periodically for months now, showing the progress on that house that you have being built.
Yeah.
And I like that you showed it from down to the foundation to what it is now. It's pretty incredible.
It's coming up. We did about 70 gallons of paint between Friday and today. So, yeah,
that's a lot of paint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We still got the ceiling to go. So,
I used to be a painter, so I know exactly how much paint can be used in just one.
Yeah, Chris, and we got to roll the last coat, and we still got to do the ceiling. So.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I've been there,
especially when it's fresh construction. You're soaking all that in right in.
Yeah.
Yep. The house is looking good, Johnny. It really is.
It's getting there.
You think you'll be in by Christmas?
No,
definitely not.
You might be surprised. Nope. It depends. It's they got to put all that trim up too, because
we're still waiting on cabinets and it'll probably be January or middle of February probably.
March maybe.
I hope not, but
well, I want to thank. Oh, go ahead, Tammy. You were going to say something.
Oh, I was just going to ask Johnny if he met Joe Merica on my stream, because I thought he did.
Well, Joe came in the chats, I guess, Ray, what about, 5 or 6 months ago, maybe a little longer. And, I didn't realize he only lives about 20 minutes. We live about 20 minutes apart. So my granddaughter goes to school. My granddaughter goes to school in New Orleans. So I drive her over there. So
I kind of remember saying, hey, where are you? And you guys were talking back and forth. And I was like, did I help make a love connection?
Joe's a great, I'll tell you what, he's a great guy. We have fun. We've been flying, I guess, probably 7-8 times. Almost, I go over once a week to where he lives, and we got some great spots to fly. Matter of fact, I want to go do the lighthouse maybe Wednesday. That'll be fun.
Yeah, that waterfront area, that's really nice over there. Especially, I love that lighthouse with the sunken tugboat. I really like that area. Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Well,
where are you, Johnny?
I want to say thank you to everybody on the chat. We're going to start wrapping up the show now. What I want to do is I want to go around and give everybody a chance to plug whatever they want to plug, whatever you want to promote. I'm going to start with Uncle Bill and work my way around the room from there.
Well, I'm on in an hour, so I may as well plug that. But here, I'm going to sync it right now. Alexis isn't going to be on, so to give not you, Alexis. Happens like 50% of the time. It's not even a good
Alexa.
It just blinked. Thank you for that. She won't be on today. She's got to study for a. Would you stop it? Shut up. She's going to be studying tonight for a flight review that she's doing, and she might not even be on next week because she's going to be in Dallas because her plane has to be inspected because she actually flies, in her home body in the air and like that. So we won't be seeing Alexis tonight. But if you guys still want to come by, it'd be great.
Yeah. All right, Uncle Bill, and I will.
Tammy, Jean, and Max Air.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. That's right. Tammy, Jean, and Max Air said they were going to be there, but they've said that before. Yeah. And real quick, I just want to say something. I'm sorry. I have to apologize to Paul.
Okay.
Make me small again. I don't want to apologize big. Thank you. You named me the week of the person of the week, and I didn't know what that meant. I thought, oh, it's an award. Oh, that's great. And then I slept through the stream. And I didn't realize that I let you down. I'm an old fart and I fall asleep sometime in front of the TV after I eat my dinner. Anyway, I just wanted to apologize. I didn't realize how much
because this is kind of something that's come into itself after the fact. Oh, hi Adelaide, how you doing?
Okay, I didn't know I was required to do anything for that. I thought I got a trophy and that was it.
I just wanted to try to feature a pilot from the group, and then it just kind of seemed right to do the content creator of the week and try to get them on the show. But at the time that you had won content creator of the week, I hadn't added that really to the show, so it was new after.
Well, then I take it all back. Forget it. All right.
No apologies necessary. All right,
yeah,
Bill.
Sorry,
I'll see you on your show later.
Cool.
I might be running a little bit late. I got to put Ben to bed. He's got school in the morning, but I'll be there at some point shortly after it starts. And I'll see you later. And I was going to go to Dominic, but I guess we're going to find out what Adelaide is up to.
Well, I'm coming back in an hour. I think. Just driving at the moment as usual.
So Dominic, you got anything you want to plug?
Not really. Just check my channel out. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe.
Yep. Well, Adelaide will hunt you down.
Yeah.
All right, Dominic, thank you for coming on the stream, brother. Adelaide, it was good to see you. Thanks for stopping by, and drive safe.
Hi.
See y'all soon. We're going to go with Joe Manny.
Oh, right.
You're down here.
Where am I? Yeah, no, I don't really have anything in particular to promote. Anybody that comes to Providence, I don't think they have too much water fire coming up in the future. But yeah, if you do get up to Providence and there's a water fire that weekend, I definitely recommend checking it out. Chris can vouch for it. It's really a beautiful sight to see. And I'll get some video out soon, but might be a week or two before I can finish it up. That's some other stuff I want to do, yeah.
Aerials for anything on YouTube. I'm sure at some point you'll be posting some footage, right?
I'll get there, yeah.
Yeah.
I got a lot of stuff to go through, so
Yeah. Well, Joe, thanks for coming on to the stream tonight. Appreciate it.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it. Thank you.
See you soon. And we're gonna go with Johnny Dronefly. Anything you want to plug, brother?
Yeah, just Wednesday night, the Fly for Fun show. We got Doc Murdoch, and Doc hadn't been on a whole lot of shows, but we want to catch up with Doc. He's been working on that house. And we got Brian Mackey. And then also it is Veterans Day. I think it's Friday. So if you got any videos related to the Veterans Day or any type of that, we'll love to show that Wednesday night.
Great. And that'll come in handy too, because that event that Chris just did was for veterans. So
yeah, Chris. Yeah, Chris messaged me. Yeah. So anybody's got any videos? Yeah.
I sent a video to Johnny because it was a Veterans Day, and he asked for military, related videos.
Yeah, David Lorenzo says he's got something. So if you got something, hey, send it to me. I'll get it to Ray, and we'll love to show it Wednesday night. Yeah. And I think it's Veterans Day is actually Friday. I think so.
Friday.
Yeah. All right, Johnny. Thank you for coming on to the stream. I appreciate having you here, bro.
Thank you.
Thanks, Johnny. It's nice seeing you. Thanks for coming.
And now we're going to go with Captain Ray Kelly, Mr. Sunday Spectacular winner.
Well, again, thank you. Thank you for that surprise. That was really, really, really nice of you to do that. But you got a great show going. I really, really enjoy it. And the Facebook group is amazing. All these people post these amazing photos and videos, and it's great to see that. But the thing that I want to promote is the South Florida Drone Meetup.
Yes.
In Jensen Beach, Florida. And it's going to be on April 1st, 2023. And it's free. So please come join us. We're up to 59 names that say they're coming. And it's going to be another great event. No doubt about it.
Yeah. And
so
if people
thank you for having me on the show.
Yeah. And if people are looking for information on the South Florida Drone Meetup, you guys have a Facebook page for it, don't you?
Yeah, we have a Facebook group and an event page, and like I say, it's going to be a great time.
Yeah. Well, thank you for coming on to the show, Ray, and I promise I'm not going to cut you out early before you finish talking. I do that sometimes. I'm just, it's just weird.
Thank you.
Great hat.
Great
Ray.
show. Great show.
Great hat.
Thanks, Ray. Love the hat. See you soon, Ray. I did it. Oh my God, I did it. I'm sorry, Ray. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I thought you were good.
Have a good night, guys and girls.
Good night, Ray.
I just said I wasn't going to do it, and I did it. And
I'm actually number 55 on Ray's list.
Oh, nice.
For the South
and
Florida
the Woman
Drone
of the
Meetup.
Hour, the Content Creator of the Week. We got Tammy Jean. We've been promoting you all stream. Let's give you some more promotion time.
Thank you. Well, I guess if you haven't checked out my channel, please stop by and check it out. I try to do videos, although I've been slacking on them because I've been live streaming every Thursday night. But you could come check that out. I kind of work around Ken Herron's Thursday night show. So one week I do 8 o'clock, and the next when Ken is not having a show, and when he is having a show, I go on at 10. So 8, 10, 8, 10. And I'm going to be starting an analytics show the second Saturday of each month. I haven't set a time yet. So that should be cool. I was trying it during my Thursday night, but people are very divided about analytics. So it'll be its own show once a month. And I just wanted to say to you, Paul, for some reason in my head, I keep remembering that you have that court date coming up, and I almost feel like a little bit nervous for you. I feel nervous about it, but best of luck. I think it's on Wednesday. There's a whole busload of us coming up from New York. We have our signs. We'll be out on the steps. Free wedge, free wedge.
Oh my God. Are you serious? You got free wedge. I don't know if you've heard the update, but I got a letter in the mail and an email from the court. They actually adjourned the court date again until December, so I have more time.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So I have an attorney I'm working with now. And the attorney
makes me so nervous though. Like, let's just get it over with already. I hate that.
yeah, it just drags things on longer. And, you know, in the eventuality, I believe it's going to be dismissed, but it's just going to be a hassle from now until then is all.
Oh, so we shouldn't show up on the steps on Wednesday?
No.
I mean, you're more than welcome to, but I'm not going to be there. That's awesome, though. I can't believe you took the time to do that. Like, after this is all over, you have to send that to me, and I'm going to put that as my background. I'm telling you. I like that. That's awesome.
I want to be there too, you know?
Yeah. Thank you, Tammy Jean, so much for coming on the stream. I was happy to have you here. I know that you're always super busy, so.
Yes,
Tammy.
Sundays are kind of tough. I don't know. We always seem to be doing something in the nicer weather, even just fire pitting outside. But, you know, this weekend you got us. It was the right time. So thank you so much for the honor of, you know, naming me content creator of the week. That was so cool. And I will try to participate a little bit more on the Facebook page.
No obligation. We would just love to see your pictures. You know, if you take your pictures or you make a video, we'd love it if you share it, but there's no obligation there. We just enjoy having people there, you know?
Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate it.
Now, I also want to let you know, thank you for coming on the midweek drone show on Ladies Night.
Oh, yeah, that was great. That was great.
It was great. I mean, I appreciate it. You know, 100%. So.
No, it was a good time.
Yep. All right, Tammy Jean, thank you. Have a good night. Tell Jasper we all said hi, and I know Max is probably still around. Hi, Max. How you doing? Everyone left her alone while she was in the back room like you requested, sir. He said something about keep your hands off to the chat when the video was playing. So, yeah. All right, so, Tammy, you have a good night.
Thank you. Good night, guys. Good night, chat.
Good night, man. Good night.
And Chris.
Me.
Yeah. We'll let you promote something. Go right ahead.
Do I have anything to say tonight? You know what? I love you all. I love you all, you guys. You know what? I have no plans of going out this coming week, but you know what? I will make plans. And just, you know, keep sharing your content to USDS. I mean, it's where it's at this moment.
Yeah. Thank you. All right, and I'm going to take the floor for a minute. I say it a lot, and I want to say it again, that mental health is a real issue, you know, and there are a lot of people out there who deal with it, and they don't have anyone out there to reach out to. And, you know, if you need help, you got to reach out to somebody. So, you know, reach out. And if you can't find anyone, you can find me. And I'm sure there's a ton of other people in the drone community that you can find and get help. So don't ever feel like you have to be alone. You know, there's people out there that'll help make you feel better, but you got to reach out.
Mm-hmm.
Very important.
Definitely.
Yeah. So with that, I'm not going to share the best of the rest again because I have to share the file. I can't add it like normal. So I'm going to share the Sunday Spectacular again and then the outro. I just want to thank everybody who was in the chat for joining us. And the chat panel was great tonight. It had a great time.
Great. It was a great show. Thanks, everyone.
Yeah, so everybody have a good night. We'll do Sunday Spectacular again, and then we'll be out.
Good night, guys.
Good night. Bye.